smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Now Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
They're not ready for this. They still playing safe.
46-yard line.
Y'all playing.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Hey, let's go. Kill.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
61.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45 the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. And he'll lay it out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson on first down. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a pot. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We ain't worried about nothing. We ain't worried about nothing.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ryan. And the attempt there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone.
Wow, that's some bullshit, bro.
As the defense will get it at the 20-yard line.
Good shit. Can't challenge that.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they should wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson Jackson throwing again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Demonte Casey. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On first down, Ryan. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Matt Judon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. This half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. CD, while we have a quick second here, I want to give a shout-out to 3 teams who have struggled mightily this year, who all got wins in Week 12. The Dolphins, the Redskins, and for their first win of the season, the Bengals.
How about you? I love your empathy, right? You hate to see teams struggle like this. Hate to see teams that are down. And when they get wins, you come with a little bounce, don't you? You got a little extra spring in your step. Those Bengals, and they beat the Jets, who at the time were hot, right? Yep. They won 3 in a row. How about Washington? That win over Carolina. And then, of course, the Dolphins. No one really saw that coming. Their win over Philadelphia, even though it was at home. Could those wins for those teams be the death knell for the teams that lost? The Jets, we're not going to talk about them anymore. Carolina, they still thought maybe a late run could put them in the playoff race in the NFC South. And then how about Philadelphia? But they're not out of it. No. They still control their destiny. If they win out, they go 9-7 and win the NFC East.
Yeah, because they're just one game back at 6-6 Dallas. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's look at some of the big games Week 13. So these are ones that our crew probably think are the biggest 4. Let's rank them 1 to 4 as far as how big and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're started through 4 in the first half.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss, kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well,
he gave up already.
Next. What went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the play.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that.
That's caught at the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Check. Hey, 59, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check 48 to Mike. Bravo.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 82 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You gotta step your game up or fuck your name up.
At the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They just yielded a touchdown on the other end. Now they'll be trying to answer the bell and get a score of their own.
It's their opportunity to match. Can they do exactly what they just saw happen to them? Go down the field and score a touchdown. And to me, the best way to do it, look at your play sheet coordinator and call plays for guys that make the best plays for you. Go to the guys that you know can get the ball down to the end zone.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson now, just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Allen Bailey picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson now. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He gets it to Brown, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 32 yards. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you look at this, they get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Wow,
get this one to the 23-yard line.
Step your game up or fuck your name up.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's just simply not right. To make that kind of a catch, that spectacular, and not get a 1st down out of it.
I guess he could put it on his personal highlight reel, however.
Yeah, he'll get the catch, he'll get the yardage, but he doesn't get what he really wants.
Step your game up. Get how that feel go.
It does give him the lead, but this one is still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
Oh, good shit. Good fucking shit.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 yards on that one at a Raven 1st.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
I'll let you get that, boy. Had to.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Tucker with the extra.
You got all the time. Let's go. qbud, step your game up. Fuck your name up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Following the touchdown.
I'm going to show you what's clutch, bro.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm Mr. Clutch, boy.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. He'll look to throw. This complete to Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
That was a touchdown, bitch.
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on second and goal.
20. Check 24.
Back to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do in the 2-point conversion.
I'm here all day.
They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the
Mr. fucking Clutch, bitch.
Conversion is successful. Nothing separating
Fucking Clutch.
these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Show your ass some clutch shit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel
clutch,
and
bitch.
This is going to be intercepted.
qbud. qbud.
39. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
qbud, he gonna quit. He gonna play the whole game and quit.
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the up.
And that's a touchdown.
Fucking clutch, bitch.
Here in the final minute of the 4th.
Get like me, nigga. Step your game up or fuck your name up.
I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance.
You see it.
Go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also,
and I play with the Cowboys. I would have smashed you already.
Your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Ooh, did he just try to break on him?
Return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well,
This shit is over, brother.
They should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
This shit is over.
This is every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go down,
niggas trash.
timeout. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And that one was relatively easy to... EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. And they're on 19-yard line.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now Elliott. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Here's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Certainly not how they envisioned using their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brady gives to Michel, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
65. Whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The line
pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and goal, Prescott feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's John Simon with a sack. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Hey, come on, Stu. Let's get this shit going.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Complete to Watson, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball. And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Darn nigga, I make play, bro. I'm too fucking good.